Hi fellow makeup fiends, if you want to see how I created this look, which is quite a bright tropical sort of look, please hang around. I've used the Sleek Snapshots palette today. Most of these colours are my eyes, and yeah, I really like it, so I hope that you might want to see how I've done it. Again, I'm using a different place to film. So please, sorry, I'm just checking that you can see me. So please let me know what you think of where I'm filming today, what you think of the light, can you see properly, is it any better than yesterday, because I'm trying to find the best place to film tutorials until I can get a new camera, which hopefully I'll get for Christmas, yay. So yeah, please let me know what you think and stay tuned. Bye. So I've actually put on my foundation and all other related products, and I have put on my time cream. And then I put on my Gosh Velvet Touch Line Perfector. And then my BB cream from Gosh in 01 Sand. I put on strobe cream. And I actually just dotted that along the cheekbones before the foundation. I put on my foundation, which is L'Oreal True Match. It's actually empty. I've used the last of it today, and I'm really glad I've got some in the drawer because you can't actually see that it is near and empty, and it's so annoying you can't get the tops off these bottles. So if anybody knows how you can get the tops off these bottles, I'd like to get a brush in there and try and get as much as I can possibly out of it. And then I've used Sleek 1 on top, and I used my Real Techniques buffing brush for foundation, my fingers to put on my primer and BB cream, and my Real Techniques powder brush to put on the powder. So now we're going to move on to doing brows and things. I always put foundation on before because I think it makes it a little bit shorter for you, because I know that I can talk forever. So let me know if you are okay with that, or if you'd want to see me put my foundation on and see just how horrible my skin is. So we're going to use the Fashionista Brow Kit now. This is what it looks like, and I use this one. Sometimes I mix it with this darker one, but for this tutorial I'm probably just going to go for the mid-coloured one in the palette. My brows are a little bit thicker on the inner section, so I generally stick to that, and then here is where I have my problem. I have very, very sparse brows on the outer edges. So it just kind of evens them up really. Now I haven't done this eye yet, and I'm not going to do this eye on camera, I don't think, just because it'll make it a bit shorter for you, but I will just quickly put my brow on, because I'm going to put the rest of my face on as well. That didn't make sense, never mind. So, a new place of filming again today, and I did get a comment from the lovely Quirky Fox yesterday saying she prefers it when I talk through videos, so I thought I would talk today. I was just kind of messing around with the sort of voiceover yesterday because I'd literally just found out how to do it and I was quite excited. But I do like to talk, so... Right, so we're going to use Dainty Doll. This is the eye primer in 001. I think it comes in sort of different colours and stuff. Looks a bit murky, doesn't it? I'm actually, looks like I'm hitting pan there. This is very, very sticky. So when you first start using it, it feels very, very hard. You just got to give it a good rub to get it going. But I like that it's quite sticky. So I'm just going to pat it on. This stuff's also really, really good if you do have like sort of darkness on your eyelids, like discoloration. This is really good for that because it's just quite a thick consistency and it's a light colour. It'll totally lighten up that area. You could even, as you can see, it just blends in really. You can't even see where it is now, but it gives great coverage, so you could even put that on just to cover discoloration. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is, what I'm trying to do is, where is it? I'm going to use Benefit's It Stick. I got this in a swap. And I believe it was something that was free with a magazine. And I think it's quite a brightening sort of base. And I like the consistency of it. And I'm just going to use this on my lid. I might as well try and show you the other eye. It's very difficult for me, so if this eye you can't see quite so well, this is my good eye, so when I close it I'm literally looking with my bad eye, so it's not quite so immediately obvious for me to see, whereas I can clearly see that you can definitely see my eye on this shot. Right, so that's it. So now we're going to move on, and I'm going to use a colour from the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. And I was just looking at this colour the other day because this was very close to a colour I saw on somebody. It was a picture or something somewhere, and I thought, oh, that's a really pretty colour, and I thought, well, that just looks like Omen from the Urban Decay palette. Now today I'm actually going to use a collection of other little brushes rather than Real Techniques on my eyes, which you might find, wow, that's a bit unusual, but I just thought I'd, you know, I use my Real Techniques 99.9% of the time, but I do use other brushes as well. So I thought I would just do that for today's. So I'm going to take an Urban Decay one. I'm sure this came with the Naked palette, I think. Yeah, Naked 2, it says on the brush. Alright, so I'm going to go in with Omen. And that's this lovely purple colour here. And I'm going to put that all over the lid area. Just need to set it down. Now, some of these colours in this palette have a little bit of a fly away tendency. So I'm just kind of patting it on first. Now what I like about this purple is that it's got a lot of pink to it. So it's got like a cerise sort of iridescence to it. So I can't decide if it's pink disguised as a purple, which I think it actually is because it looks more purple in the pan, or a purple disguised, a pink disguised, a purple disguised as a pink even. This brush is really great for just pattern colours in. Because another thing that I find about this particular colour is it's quite sheer. I know it doesn't look it, but it just, you can see like little areas in it that are just not covered enough in shadow. So I just find that with this one you do need to put quite a bit on, which is the case with Urban Decay sometimes. I mean, every shadow in the palette is not going to be fantastically brilliant, but I do love the colours in this palette. So I've took this right up into the crease, and that's what it looks like. I really, really love this colour, I have to say. I think it's really pretty. So we're going to move on to some other colours now, and I'm just wondering what to do about that. Actually, I will do the other eye. Might make this tutorial a little bit longer, but I might as well. I was actually going to do the other eye off camera because this is just the awkward one for me to do. And I hope the clarity of it is a lot better today, because I know that my camera is not brilliant. It's more of like a vlogging sort of camera that you can carry around with you because it's quite small and compact. But I was just talking to Alec yesterday about getting a new camera, and he was agreeing with me. He says, you know, he says, at first, he says, we just got you the little camera because didn't know what you were going to do, how well you were going to get into it, was it going to be something that you really enjoyed and stuck with. So we just kind of didn't invest too heavily initially. In fact, the camera we're filming on now, we actually handed in a mobile phone, and this camera, after they took that amount off because we took it to CEX, and you get so much if you take it in store and you buy something at the same time. I think that we got 45 for the camera. No, I don't know. We paid 17 for the camera anyway, after they took off what they gave us for the mobile phone, and I thought that was pretty good. It was quite a new mobile phone, so it's a very cheap camera. Okay, I'm happy with that. Back to where I can see you now. Right, so the reason I've done that is because I need to get this palette away. I'm working on a little bit of a limited surface here, so I just want to make sure I've got enough room. So that was the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette, and the shade is Almond. I don't know if they sell it individually, because obviously they've just recently done the build your own palette thing, which I am considering getting at some point, but it's not a priority at the moment. And the only reason I would get that is I really love some of the colours in the Naked palette, and I've hit pan on Virgin, which is one of my favourites. So I probably will invest in the palette and put some colours in that I like, because there's a colour called Free Love that I really want to try. So, and it comes with a colour already that looks quite nice. So I'll think about that in the future. Right, so that's the purple on. We are now going to move on to the Sleek palette, and this one is Snapshots. So this is the palette I showed you in the haul the other day. It's really pretty. There's the colours. Gorgeous, gorgeous colours. There actually is something a little bit similar to Almond in here, which I am going to use a little portion of as well. But I'm going to try and read this. Right. I'm sure that the first colour I'm putting on is, the first colour I'm putting on is Kiwi Flower, which is this lovely green Kiwi Flower. I'm going to use, I think I'll go with the opposite end of that brush for that, which is the fluffier end. And I'm just going to take that in the crease and above. Not all the way up to the brow bone though. This is a very pretty colour, but this is not super pigmented, this colour, it's quite sheer. Now I'm not going to take it right down into the corner because I actually want to put another colour there. I really love the way the lime and the purple work together. And I'm trying not to get too much onto Almond underneath. I'm happy with that. We're going to move on the other eye. And if you could see how I was filming right now, you'd be laughing. I'm literally sat on the floor in front of the patio doors, just to get really good light. But I've got my feet under this table that the actual mirror is on, and then I've got the tripod on my knee. Okay, so that is the lime green colour. And I'm just, as you know me, I'm spot cleaning as I go. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm not going to be able to see, I'm just going to put my MAC lip erase on, just because I usually put this on before I start filming. What are you doing, Millie? Millie was just there. lip erase. Love the stuff. Okay, so here we are. Got on almond and kiwi flower. Find my little pieces of paper. The next colour I'm putting on, sure that's upside down. No, it's not. Is Summer Breeze. And Summer Breeze is that beautiful turquoise colour there. And I'm going to take a little sort of stubby brush for that, because it's not a massive area where I want to go in with that. So I'm just putting that down into the eye corner and bringing it up, and I'm bringing it around a third across the eye. And I'm just dabbing it into the eye corner because I actually want some coloration there. And just blending it into the crease a little. I love these colours together. I think they're really, really pretty. I think they work well together. And this colour, it's actually quite pigmented, this one, so that's pretty good. Okay. Right. I'm really happy with that. I think they look really good together. It's a little bit of a colour clash, really. I think it works really well together, though. Now we've got a little bit of fallout from those two shadows going down to the purple. So I'm just going to take this MAC brush. Sorry, I don't know the number. It came in the Winter and Ice collection. It has got the number on, but it's just so impossible to read. So I'm going to take the purpley shade from the Snapshots palette, which is this one, and it's very close to almond. It's just that this one is more frosty, and I'm going to attempt to find out what that one is called for you. This sheet, alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 long. Lotus flower. And I'm going to just take a little bit of that, and I'm just going to put that up into the crease. Yep. Right, the next bit is a bit of experiment. I don't really know how this is going to come off, but I'm gonna take Magenta Madness. This is Madness. I'm sure that says Madness. Yes. Ooh. That colour there. It's insanely bright. But we're going to go for it. And I'm going to use the Urban Decay. I think this is like a smudger brush. It does have a name. Blending brush. I actually bought this because it works really well with the 24/7 eyeliners, and that's what they sell it for, and the eye pencils, and it blends them out really well. So, and it's just really lovely for adding small pops of colour. And I'm actually just going to put this on the outer edge of the eye. And I'm just going to take that Urban Decay Naked Fluffy brush. Just give it a little bit of a blend. Yep, I like that. Oh, sorry. Just dabbing it on because I want quite a good colour payoff. So I'm putting it up the side of the lime colour, the kiwi flower, and onto the purple. So it's the whole of the edge of the eye there. Blends very nicely into the purple, and it's just a very nice contrast to the lime colour. I like those colours together. I think they're actually quite complementary. So that's it for that little portion there. So that's the sleek palette done. My bottom is hurting. Sitting on this floor. Okay. Right, so now I'm going to move on, and I'm just going to put a little bit of light on the inner corner of the eye. But I quite like the turquoise, so I don't want to go too mad here. And I think that's enough. Just a very, very light touch. Just kind of makes that look sort of a lighter turquoise, to be honest. But I think you can instantly see the effect, the light sort of effect. So that's that, and that is done with the Bourjois Illuminate 01 eyeshadow. And now I'm going to take the Nude Tude palette, and I'm actually going to use Saucy, this white, because it's my favourite brow colour, and I actually just apply this with my finger, pat it on. Excuse the horrible fingernails, got to paint them tonight. I've been doing some cleaning in the yard. I have washed them before I did this, but they're quite mucky. So that's the brow highlight done, and we're now going to move on to some pencil work. So I've got two pencils here, and they are from Barry M. These are the eye crayons. I've got 01, number 1, which is the black one, and then the purple one, which is shade number 10, I think it is. Very pretty purple. It's actually very close to the purple colour on my eye. And I'm actually going to put this underneath the eye. And these are quite soft. And this purple just looks so close to the purple that is on my eyelid. That's why I picked this colour. And that's it there. So I'm doing my waterline as well. Just realised the only thing I didn't bring downstairs with me to film this was MAC Fix Plus, but that doesn't matter because I can put it on after. So that's the purple one going underneath. Now, you know me, I like a little bit more definition on the upper eye area. I think sometimes the colour, you can lose your eye a little bit with it. So I'm going to take the black one, and I'm just going to line the upper lash line. And I just kind of put it on and then bring it along in little strokes into the lashes. And I just think that just makes my eye look a lot more defined. Millie's back. Millie. Millie. Hiya. Don't lick. Oh my goodness. Alright. No, Millie, not me knee. No. Get off. No. God. Okay. Yes. I know. I'm really sorry about this. Okay. Look. Sorry about that. Maybe filming here is not the best idea. Millie! Oh, Millie. Oh, traumatized. Right. Okay. I enjoyed it. I have, you know, all my blusher and stuff on there, because it would be off. Right, so I don't know if you can see that, but I just think that that just looks a lot better. It's just a lot more definition to the eye. See the difference? So I just think that looks better, personally. So I'm going to do the other eye now, which is a little awkward at this angle, I have to say. I know previously, sometimes when I film things, I know when I did the winged eyeliner and washed it back. See, what I do is I film them, and if it's like fairly long, I just tend to flick through and check it and make sure it's okay. I have to say I've done a little mistake there. And just check that it's kind of okay. So I'd missed that portion of that. I had the mirror in front of the actual camera, so I'm really sorry about that. I'm going to leave it up though and just kind of redo that again at some point. Now I'm going to have to go a bit thicker over here because I had a bit of an accident there, because there's a dog pressurizing me at the side here. But that's okay. I haven't lost anything with the look there. I think I might want to put a bit more lime colour just in the centre of the eyes though. Oh, she's laid down now. Phew. I think she just had a mad 5 minutes there. So, just going to get the fluffy brush, take the lime colour. That's better. I felt like just, you know, once we added the other colours, the lime got just a little bit lost there. And it's an amazing colour. And I don't really want to lose that colour from the look. That's better. So, that's the eyes just about done. Just got the mascara to put on. So I'm going to use Blink and Go. This is what I used in yesterday's look. I really like how this was on my lashes. Just thought it was really nice. So, sorry. Just think that this, like, really defines your lashes really nice. Just makes my lashes look instantly quite long and thick. And I wouldn't even know where to buy this Blink and Go stuff, so I'm really glad I've got another two tubes of this. Because obviously I get 2 boxes, so I had 2, and then my friend didn't want hers, and we actually swapped. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just going to say, this hasn't got a focus for a second. Look at those lashes. I am so pleased with how that looks. Okay, I don't know if anybody else finds this right, because I think it's really strange that I feel this way. I feel like these lashes are not the same as the ones on the other eye. I just feel like they're a bit more sparse. I can never do lower lashes. I've got my Clinique bottom lash mascara, but I haven't brought that down with me. And I don't know if you can see being this close up, I'm not really sure about the light or anything, but I don't know if you can see I've got tricolour eyes. Not people don't automatically notice, but they're green, but they've got a large circle of blue around them. Then I've got some hazel in the centre. I don't know why I just mentioned that. So that's the mascara on, and that's the eyes done. So I'm just going to come out just a little. There we go. Ooh. So that's the eyes done. I like them. I think they're really pretty. It's a lovely pop of colour, and I like using a lot more colour these days. I think these colours work really well together as well. So now we're going to go on and do some blush and the rest of the face. So I've decided to actually use a beauty powder for the blush today because I don't want to have anything very, very dramatic and dark. So I've gone for Alpha Girl from MAC, and I'm going to use a Real Techniques blush brush for that. Now this is quite sheer, which is what I want. I don't want really highly pigmented colour on my cheeks, not when I've got my eyes like that. So I don't know if you can see that in this light, but it's just a very lovely peach colour, and there's not a huge amount of payoff. It just gives a lovely sort of peachy glow. I'm happy with that. So we're now going to put a little bit of a highlight on, and the one I've chosen for today is a cream colour base from MAC. Have I just gone all dark? No, I think it's just me. Cream colour base in Hush. It's this peach colour, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques stippling brush to put this on. And I don't know if you can see, this is just such a gentle sort of glowy product. It's not like too in your face. I really hope you can see me because it's having huge problems looking. I can't really see very well in the mirror now. So this it doesn't like give you a shine or anything. Just gives you quite a nice little bit of a warm glow to your skin. So it's very natural looking. I really like that. So that is the cheeks. Just going to quickly clean that stippling brush off. And now all we've really got left is the lips. So I've got my MAC lip erase on, and I'm going to use MAC's You're Perfect Already from the Beth Ditto collection because I love this colour. Again, this is just a lovely, very gentle peachy pink. I normally put photos at the end, but I'm not going to today because obviously I do the 5 days in makeup, so photographs of this look will be at the end of the week. But that's the finished look. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that the lighting and setup of the camera is a little better and you can see better what I'm doing. And yeah, that's it for today. So see you soon. Bye.